Like, look at him. He has the like the sort of homunculus looking stuff. His tail looks like a scorpion. He has like.
So most all the mini bosses
face.
have that like leap up into the air, appear somewhere else attack, and it will crush and stun you. So you want to avoid it if at all possible. And this also highlights the general strategy for fighting these guys. You want to cross them up, get them to do an attack in one direction, attack them from the other side. Ah, there we are, dizzied. You can see the dizzy meter pop up there. It has levels to it, so yeah. You don't really want to be anything past dizzy level 1.
Yeah,
you might just plain be dead.
But I think you can sort of knock yourself out of the dizzy level if you like twirl your what's it? Your little doohickey.
Yeah, you can mash
called?
buttons and use the analog stick and everything.
Yes. That is no good.
Yeah, that was me out of power. So if you ever see me just sort of like standing there, it's probably because I'm low on power and want to restore. Anyway, let's make use of some of these phosons.
Good job, Kaz.
The mana cores at least go down quick.
Well, you did it really quick, actually.
Oh, a minute and a half. It's not bad.
Not bad. I think a B is a good time. Could have been a lot better if you cheated. Like,
well,
used your burning up stuff.
Things are always better if you cheat. Ah, here we are, part 3.
Finally.
We get to learn about the
get
map.
a carrot.
Material 9. And material 10.
Material 10. What could happen here? Number 4. Product. Number of components. 0.
Yeah, they do mean product.
Bots
so 10, and then where's the 9? There it is.
10 plus 9 is 90.
10 times 9. So you get potion 90. And immediately you're like, are you kidding? There's 100 different potion numbers? There can't be that many potions, right?
Well,
there's only 26
there's 99.
potions.
Right.
But what happens is, the potion that you make relies on the ones place. So 90 gives you the same potion that 0 would, because it has a 0 in the ones place. But it makes a ton of phosons because it's 10 place has a 9 in it. Anything with anything that's like 90 or above is going to give you 30 phosons. I don't know what the other like decades are, in precise numbers of phosons. I know that like nothing in the ones place gives you 2, and 9 gives you 30, and then it sort of scales from there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but the point of this tutorial is that you can make this game very broken.
Yeah,
by,
we'll
getting it pooled up like
we'll get to the grinding a little later. Grinding is really easy in this game if you like alchemy like I do, and you don't have to like fight a bunch of monsters.
So you're saying that if you like tasty treats like Kaz,
I'm saying that
great.
You can do better with science.
Science is the best gift that man has given itself. It's like, like buying yourself an iPod.
I thought man's greatest gift to man was Ted Nugent.
You are incorrect, sir.
Oh, okay. I mean, science is pretty good too, I guess.
But Ted Nugent
is the
created by science? Painkiller? Yes. Well, if Ted Nugent is actually a android, then yes, it would be, the greatest gift man has given itself.
I'll have to ask him. I don't know.
Kaz is hooked up. What can I say? Has his 2 fingers in the pulse of science.
Yeah, the pulse.
The pulse of science.
Okay.
Gotta check its pulse.
So I think... Oh, I was actually mistaken earlier. That was not the 5-star area. This is.
Uh-oh.
5 stars means 5 power.
Or $5 footlong.
That... Huh.
have invisible, which sometimes is good and sometimes very bad. It's only good if you have been prepping for invisible. If you did not prep, then, well, you're going to be doing a lot of nothing. Or you might be doing healing, which is also nice. But once again, that's supposing if you actually have the components to heal. Now, what I like to do with these frogs, Kaz, is I like to herd them all into one group. Get on the other side of them as close together as you can. And just follow it up and just mow them down like the perpetual grass that they are. Looks like you still have one more.
Yep, still have a beehive. But again, this is the 5-star area, so I think there's even another way that, yeah, more enemies still. It's like, hey, was that enough for you?
Enjoy this beautiful cyclone. Oh,
yeah,
Kaz, you got cut.
Careful with your cyclones. I had to demo it at some point. I will not demo it with Killer Cloud or Napalm. That is just... You can hurt yourself with your own stuff, is what I'm saying.
Wow, that's a lot of bees.
Yeah, they will get you.
They're aggressive. It looks like you have a 90. You could phase on out. Phase on out. Phase on out.
I will eat a bun.
Eat a delicious buns.
Let the cyclone do the work. Eat some food.
Cool, because I can watch your little meter go up. It's like food experience meter.
Yeah.
Delicious food experience. No, I hate when that happens. It's like so.
It's like you get a sweet, meaty critical, and then there's no one around to take it.
Oh, and the bears like to sleep and eat their honey and regen. They're awful. It's poo times 5.
Yeah, you cannot let them have their honey.
You could not let them, and you can't let them do their little woolly bear thing. Although it is very cute. I'm like, wee, rolly bear.
Yeah, it's easy to get them crossed up with the rolly bear thing, though.
Yeah, what's that ring? Is that the vampire ring?
That's the gourmet ring. It allows you to eat food faster. It's pretty useless.
Gourmet.
I'm probably going to turn it into part of a potion.
Oh, not going to turn it into part of a... Well, I'll just be quiet.
I will not let you escape this time.
You'll never get your wish, Valkyrie. Confront me all you want, but you cannot change my resolve. Go back and inform the Demon Lord. I will not listen to your pleas.
You have no choice in the matter. If you insist that you will not repair the cauldron...
That evil spear and my chain are both ciphers. If we battle, it will be a serious affair.
You're hesitating. Bluffing will only get you so far. If you value your life, obey the king.
You ignorant fool. You cut short your own life by meddling in my affairs. Using the crystallization cauldron will doom the entire world. That accursed cauldron served as a trigger to the horror that befell my native country of Valentine. It is Cataclysm's womb, and it should not exist.
The great magical country of Valentine is said to have been destroyed overnight. I am aware of the story that you describe. The Valentine prophecies say the world will be destroyed by 5 disasters. One of those 5 involves a furnace that spews despair. You say that line refers to the crystallization cauldron. 'Tis but a rumor from a ruined land.
War will spread across the world. The winning country will rule over the entire land. Your country's ambition is merely a convenient lie for the Demon Lord.
Do you imply that my king is deceiving everyone? I will not hear this mockery. Stop this nonsense. I shall take your life if I must.
So we go from protect her, she is special, to I will take your life if I must.
Exactly. Serious business.
Yeah.
Serious and cat fights. Cat fight affairs. She's such a butt. I don't like... It's almost like she doesn't, like, react at all. She just does her own thing.
Yeah, Like, at this point, you've done well more than enough damage to, like, have her dead if you were playing as Velvet, because she's one of the main characters here, but,
It's like
yeah,
you're gonna...
as a boss, she gets tons of health. She throws materials at you from across the map, and potions that don't exist.
She tries to chain gank you.
With a chain.
How is that fair? How can she, like get her cyclone, like, pretty
Yeah,
much focused?
as a boss, she gets to cheat. What can I say?
So dumb.
It turns out okay. She has that one where you just have to get away because the chains will sort of make this neat pattern around her.
Yeah, you can see that on the radar, actually.
You can see her lobbing
Oh, wow,
the potions, but not where the potions are going exactly.
You're really damaged.
Yep. I don't have any healing potions.
Oh,
So I left in
man.
Undeath.
And this is in fire!
So you get to
She
see
does
what it's
not
like
stop.
to die here. They pop up a tutorial. You can just hit retry and it starts you at the beginning of whatever fight you were at. So it's really easy to just... There's no lives or anything, you just fight again.
Yeah,
more
but
and
if it's a
more.
really hard mission, then it's...
If it's really hard, then what you should do is go back to base and do the whole area over again. That's more like it. Eat fire, bitch.
I know, seriously.
Wait for you, dumbass.
As she summons her toady. Literally, a toady!
Now, while she's, like, holding up a potion, if you hit her, it will usually knock it out of her hands.
Can you pick it up?
No.
No!
You do not want to get caught in that misty one either. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's the killer cloud, and it has, like, an instant death chance.
Wow, only one, really? I hate her chains! And she's very difficult to play. Now, you're almost done with this, aren't you?
It seems almost
Like you're-
arbitrary how, you know, sometimes your attacks will stun her, but other times she just sort of
Yeah, I know, right?
thugs
Just
through
stand
it.
there like a rock.
Anyway, she went down.
She
Wait.
did.
Both of you, cease fighting.
Father! Why are you here?
I had a premonition of something like this, so I came here.
Odin.
I cannot allow
What?
you to hurt one another. Gwendolyn, step away. Do not interrupt what I have to say. Velvet, you look so much like your mother. My dear daughter, why are you acting against me?
Do not call me your daughter. Do you think I am a fool? While the nations of Valentine and Ragnarva were at war, you disguised yourself and seduced my mother, the princess, with sweet words. And you were quick to flee when she became pregnant. Because my mother gave birth
like
to an
Zeus.
enemy's child, she was executed for loving you. It is the same as if you had killed her yourself.
That is not true, my child. We did not know each other's real names nor our ranks. I did not run away from her. We were torn apart. I truly loved the princess.
Father.
Lies! If you loved my mother, who is this other daughter here? I do not think of you as my father, and I have no desire to help you.
Love that laugh.
Well, well. I followed the king and stumbled into a royal spat. Fraternizing with the enemy. Who could have guessed?
Lord Bregan,
Although their demise was sudden, Valentine was still our enemy. And while the battle raged, the king had an affair with their princess, and even had a child. Dearie me. The subjects will be most upset. But as I am a loyal servant of my king, I will carry this secret to my grave. But that cauldron is another story. Now come, winsome little witch. You will help us gain its might.
Winsome?
So delightful, his laugh. Ugh.
What's winsome mean?
It means pretty.
Oh.
How did you stop the magic furnace? There must be some type of key to it. Speak, witch, if you value your life.
Key.
Even if I told you, there is nothing you could do. The cauldron
Really? You
may
sent a
only
dwarf
be
to
controlled by a
interrogate?
ring named
Yeah,
Why
Tara.
not
seriously, why?
I mean, why not
A
Dr.
terrible dragon
Eggman?
holds the ring presently.
PhD
Wagner,
in
feared by all, keeps the ring in
Intimidatology.
his stomach.
in Intimidatology.
How could this be?
Has a bachelor's of science in
Wagner,
sonic
of all things.
hunting.
My lord, what do you plan for the girl who has harmed our country so? If we cannot use the cauldron's magic, the inevitable final battle shall be a recreation of the awful war against Valentine. How are we to inform the soldiers and the citizens?
I know.
We must sacrifice her flesh to the dragon and retrieve the ring. Command me to sacrifice the witch. Suppress everyone's anger with blood.
Wow.
I sense my king is not content. Is there any reason to protect this witch? Is there
Love
anything at all
child!
between our king and his daughter from an enemy land?
Brigand, you...
Ah, sire, I hear your command. The witch shall be sacrificed. Away with her!